Is it possible that YouTube changes you even if your channel never blows up? Most people think YouTube only changes your life if you get views, subscribers, or money. But slowly, without announcing it, YouTube begins changing you. Not your channel, not your numbers, but you. And this video is not motivation, this is not encouragement, this is clarity. By the end of this video, you will understand how YouTube transforms your mindset, your emotions, and your identity, and why so many creators feel broken by it, and how to survive the transformation without quitting. And without wasting time, let's come to point number 1, that is, YouTube destroys your illusions. YouTube's first change is brutal. It destroys the illusion that effort guarantees reward. In normal life, effort is praised. If you work hard in school, you get grades. If you work hard at a job, you get paid. But on YouTube, effort is invisible. You can spend 10 hours on a video and get 10 views. You can put your emotions into a script and hear nothing back. And this shocks people, not because it's unfair, but because it removes comfort. YouTube doesn't reward intention, it rewards impact. This is where many creators feel betrayed. They confuse neutrality with rejection. But YouTube is not judging you, it's simply revealing reality. It shows you something most people avoid their entire lives: effort without applause. That's the first internal shift. Now come to point number 2. YouTube teaches you to work in silence. Silence is YouTube's most powerful teacher. Low views, no comments, no feedback. At first, silence feels personal. You assume nobody cares. You start doubting your voice, your ideas, yourself. But slowly, silence rewires you. You learn how to work without praise. You learn how to show up without validation. You learn how to continue without reassurance. This is where YouTube separates people who want attention from people who want growth. Most people quit here, not because they fail, but because they never learn how to exist without being seen. YouTube forces you to confront that weakness. Now come to point number 3. YouTube exposes your ego. YouTube doesn't just test skills, it tests ego. You upload a video and expect something back. Views, like, fame. When it doesn't happen, ego reacts. It says, I deserve more. It says this isn't fair. It says others don't work as hard as me. YouTube doesn't respond to ego, it ignores it, and that's painful. But over time, ego either adapts or leaves. Creators who survive learn something uncomfortable. You are not entitled to attention. Attention must be earned again and again. This humbles you in ways normal life never does. Now come to point number 4. YouTube changes how you see yourself. At first, you say, I am trying YouTube. Later, without realizing it, you say, I am a creator. That identity shift is subtle but dangerous in a good way, because YouTube changes your internal language. You start thinking in ideas, in stories, and in moments. You see meaning where others see nothing, and once that happens, you can't go back to being passive. Now come to point number 5. YouTube forces discipline. Motivation dies quickly on YouTube. Discipline replaces it. You upload when you don't feel like it. You improve when nobody notices. You continue when quitting feels logical. YouTube does not reward excitement. It rewards consistency of identity. This is where creators are forced, not by success, but by routine under uncertainty. You become someone who shows up anyway. Now come to point number 6. YouTube rewires your patience. YouTube slows time. Growth takes months, sometimes years. This is unbearable for people addicted to instant results. But patience becomes your survival skill. You stop chasing moments and start building foundations. You stop demanding outcomes and start trusting process. And that patience spills into the rest of your life. You become calmer, less reactive, more grounded. This is a change most creators don't expect. Now come to point number 7. YouTube makes you emotionally aware. When you create consistently, emotions surface. Doubt, comparison, loneliness, hope. YouTube doesn't cause these feelings, it reveals them. And if you don't run from them, you learn how to manage them. Creators who last learn emotional regulation, not because they want to, but because they have to. Now come to point number 8. YouTube punishes copying, but rewards honesty. At first, you copy others. Everyone does. But copying drains you. YouTube eventually forces you to be honest, because pretending is exhausting. When you speak from experience, energy returns. When you stop performing, clarity appears. YouTube changes you by pushing you towards authenticity, or burning you out if you resist it. Now come to point number 9. Why most people break. Most creators don't fail because they're bad. They fail because they cannot handle becoming someone new. Growth requires discomfort. Transformation requires uncertainty. YouTube accelerates both. Those who quit aren't weak. They're just unwilling to sit in the middle of change. Now lastly, what YouTube turns you into. If you survive YouTube, it turns you into someone rare. Someone patient, someone disciplined, someone self-aware, and someone who is comfortable with uncertainty. Not because you wanted that, but because you stayed. YouTube doesn't just grow channels, it reshapes people. And if this video felt personal, it's because it is. YouTube changes you whether you succeed or not. The only question is whether you let it break you or build you. and staying is the real transformation. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.